Varina seeks revenge on the gridiron as the Blue Devils look to take down Henrico on Friday night. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. Going into Varina versus Henrico, the Blue Devils had plenty of good things going for them. Varina had won 6 straight games. They'd been averaging over 50 points per game and had the number 4 seed if the playoffs were to start that evening. Meanwhile, Henrico really needed this one, sitting just outside of the playoffs. But history was on their side, as they not only beat Varina twice last season, but also had won the previous 4 matchups.
And we covered this game live streaming in conjunction with the Varina Department of Communications and Media Relations. By the way, special player on this night, 5'7", 155-pound Isaiah Page. First time he touches the football, first offensive play from scrimmage for Varina, first quarter, 72 yards later, touchdown, Blue Devils. By the way, has an offer from Kent State, which he's committed. Not getting a whole lot of love from a lot of other bigger schools out there. Gosh, I don't know why, but we'll see the highlights. Maybe we can find out why. You know, Eric McDaniels is a big guy, and he was having a great drive. Henrico had a very good opening series until the very end of this. Still 7-0 Henrico, still first quarter. Hayden Bozar in at quarterback. Gonna look, fire, find his man, caught. Simeon Godwin, but he tries to do too much and he fumbles the football, stretching that ball out, trying to get across the plane. And Johnny on the spot. Jubril Edwards with a fumble recovery. Henrico would not get closer than that. Second time that Isaiah Page touches the ball. Speed to burn, 4.340. Gone. Touchdown, 69 yards later. Varina up 14-0. All Isaiah Page. That's over 150 yards on 2 plays. Then the defense for Varina. Stepping up big. Barry Hill. Yeah, he's a wide receiver and defensive back. He knows the routes. With the big interception, Henrico, 2 big turnovers in the first half led to points by Varina. How about this pass? Down the seam, got a man. Boy. Leonard Scott on the receiving end. Bobby Dunn's been extra special at quarterback. That would set up Varina for this. The field goal try by Camden Reed is no good. So Henrico dodges a bullet. Varina with a chance to add on points. They could not. We go to the third quarter, opening kickoff. I don't know, Isaiah Page. Yeah, he's not a D1 football player, right? Oh, he returns it all the way up to midfield for over 30 yards on that return. And then things got going again. Varina not short on big plays from the offense. Bobby Dunn, double coverage no less. Barry Hill, his top receiving threat, inside the 10-yard line of Henrico. It would lead to this. How about the shotgun snap? Who is that? Oh, yeah, that's that guy who can't get many commitments. I think it's Isaiah Page. Yeah, 12-yard touchdown run. Page, 21, Henrico, nothing. But, yeah, there's something about this guy. Maybe it's his size. Hey, that Varina defense, they got pressure on Hayden Bozar. Not much, but they got it that time. Nice-looking team sack, collapsing the pocket. Blue Devils would take over on offense. They had a great offensive line, and they have other running backs as well. Can't just give it to Page all the time. How about Bryson Ross? Ross, 46 yards to pay dirt. Varina feasting at this point, up 28-0. Then let's go to the fourth. How about Isaiah Page? Is he any good? I don't know. You be the judge. 70-yard touchdown. Page. His 4th touchdown of the night, 3 touchdowns rushing, 179 yards, 3 touchdowns on just 6 carries, 4 catches, 118 yards, and a touchdown. Receiving, Fred Jones. Well, they weren't on the same page on that pass. Bobby Dunn, only his 3rd interception of the game. Freddie Jones taking it all the way. 94-yard interception return for a touchdown. Bright spot for that green and gold. Still fighting for that last playoff spot. They're in the end zone, 35-7. More good news for the green and gold. It's a block punt. Nobody blocked. The guy coming right after the kicker. They get the ball turned over on downs via the block, but they could not score on that series, and the game would come to an end. Final score is the Isaiah Page show. Varina 35, Henrico 7. Speaking of great players, one Devin Flowers here at Douglas Freeman. It's homecoming. It's senior night for J.R. Tucker. Freeman playing host, which is very kind of them. Tucker Stadium under construction, as is the school. Well, Glen Allen has been really good lately. Why? This guy's been part of the reason. Jordan Green, and Allen, quarterback. Big-time run inside the Tucker 10-yard line, about the 5. Yeah, Glen Allen seeking their 5th straight victory after falling 0-2. Speaking of 2, number 2, Devin Flowers. You'll hear more of him. Touchdown, Glen Allen, 7-0, easy squeezy, lemon peasy. Flowers blooms into the end zone. Coming into the game, Devin Flowers, second place all-time in terms of career rushing yards in the area, 804 area code in the area. Macho Harris holds that record for Highland Springs. That was going into the game. We need about 160 yards to surpass him. We'll see what happens. Well, same drive, still first quarter. How about the touchdown pass? Green out connected with Dominic Dutton. DD connects to the touchdown. It's 14-0. Jaguars. Still in the first. We changed sides second quarter now. The end around. Dutton seeking his second touchdown. Gets inside and in the pylon. Touchdown Dutton. Couple of touchdowns for his resume. And here is the man of the hour. Devin Flowers getting it going, not just on the ground, but through the air as well. Inside the Tucker red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It would lead to this. Fake the pass to the flat. Dutton's got himself a hat trick of touchdowns. 1 on the ground, 2 through the air. All Glen Allen at this point, still second quarter. Big man Devin Flowers. Flowers going to get inside the 5-yard line, and then Flowers gonna pile drive his way into the end zone, finish things off. Touchdown, Jaguars, 35-0 at that point. Still second quarter, more Flowers. Oh my goodness. And he will break the record with still 2 games to go in his senior season for most rushing yards here in the 804 Richmond area. And he would cap off the drive with a touchdown right there. 42-0 Glen Allen. Later, bring out the turnover chain, because Glen Allen's got one. Number 24, Drew Morris. And then back to the man of the hour, Devin Flowers. Been one heck of a running back since his freshman year, and he's put the exclamation point on his senior season. This guy is going to be big and a star and a stud at the next level as well. Make no bones about it. Tucker had some great moments as well. Quarterback wide receiver connections been good. Thomas Kendrick connecting with his wide out, but it'll be too much Glen Allen. Tucker would not score on the drive. Glen Allen scores on their next drive. All Jags, 56-0. Congrats to Devin.
It's a wild finish in field hockey when we come back. Glen Allen and Tucker take extra time and then some on senior night. Plus, our cameras were there as Godwin looked to beat rival Freeman in guys volleyball, and one Eagle had a chance at a school record as well. I'll explain straight ahead.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish!
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back to SportsWire's senior night at J.R. Tucker. What a field hockey game this was, as the Tucker Tigers celebrate a well-deserved senior night. All of these girls playing pretty much 4 years of lacrosse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors at J.R. Tucker, and boy, were we treated to one heck of a game. Taking on Glen Allen, early action. Chance by the Jags, turned away. Spoiler alert, a lot of chances would be turned away. This time it's Tucker's turn. Working against the freshman keeper, Allison Gregory. Makes a stop, no score after 1. Yeah, there really weren't that many opportunities in the first half. Second half, switching sides. This time it's Glen Allen's chance. Inside they go, kick save and a butte. Cheyenne McClure says no. Now it's Tucker, who had a number of corners in the second half. That shot goes off the foot of Gregory. She keeps it out of harm's way somehow. Tucker does not score. Now it's Glen Allen's chance with a corner. That one just goes wide, might have gone. I don't know if Cheyenne McClure was there. 0-0, we go to overtime. In overtime, that shot saved. My goodness, Gregory comes up huge again, and then Gregory again knocks it away. So what happens if you don't score, and again, out of play? Well, if you don't score in extra time and overtime, yeah, keepers, shake hands. You're going to be busy. Both teams have 5 players line up with 10 seconds to score on the start at the 25. What do they call there? Dangerous play inside. No goal. Time runs out. Big stop for Gregory. So now it's Glen Allen's turn. Remember, they have 5 chances at this. Jessica, Grob, no. But remember, there's 10 seconds left on the clock. Second chance, no. If you don't make it the first 2 times, 3 times a charm. Grob puts Glen Allen up 1-0. Could Tucker get the equalizer? Lauren Vasquez. Pretty, oh so pretty shot. My goodness, what a goal. We're tied at 1. So, Glen Allen with the advantage, though, because they still have more shooters left. This time, Olivia Travers travels well. She shoots, she scores. 2-1, Jags on top. Now, could Gregory get a much-needed stop? Taking on Claire Hoover, and yeah, swing and a miss. Hoover cannot get good wood on it. Kicked away in a butte. Gregory holds her own. Glen Allen looking for distance now. Lana Thatch gets blocked and knocked away. Cheyenne McClure says no. These keepers were fantastic all game long. And it's a disaster that somebody has to lose here. This time, Bailey Rod got the keeper on the ground, but then she goes down, loses the advantage, and oh, she knows it. She had the opportunity, could not get it done. So Glen Allen can win it here. Lauren Meyer, money, and the Jags, not in overtime, but in a penalty shootout, take down J.R. Tucker on senior night in what was a remarkable game. We haven't seen a field hockey game like that since the Helsinki episode of 1818, and we all know how that happened. 3-2, your final.
And with that, we go up-tempo. We start in the NFL, where former Highland Springs Springer Greg Dortch has found a new home as a Carolina Panther. The Panthers were looking for a more reliable kick returner. That's where Dortch comes in. He also may have opportunities as a wide receiver as the season continues. Sticking to the gridiron, high school style, the VHSL is looking into replay as an option in state championship games. A trial run could come as early as the 2020 state title game, with the games being played at college stadiums, making instant replay more feasible. Deep Run continued their unbeaten streak after a 4-set challenge from 4th-ranked Glen Allen. The Wildcat guys won 25-23, 25-20, 21-25, and 25-13. Sean McDermott had 20 kills and 6 blocks, while Cade Terrell tallied 50, count 'em, 50 digs in the victory. The Freeman field hockey team won in a thriller over Prince George 3-2 in overtime. Megan McDonald and Ellie O'Neill each scored in regulation, while Hayden Martin found the net in extra time to give the Rebels the victory. And the Milestat.com Invitational took place Saturday at Pole Green Park. Deep Run's Colby Burcham had a 3rd place finish in the guys race. Teammate Jordan Bandura finished 14th overall. For the ladies, Liza Neely of Freeman earned 24th. Janie Sanborn of Deep Run was 34th. Both varsity events featured over 300 runners overall.
Jed Foster, Mills Godwin gives 2 thumbs up to volleyball. We go. Rivalries reunite. It's a West End rivalry. We go to the second set. Godwin with the point as Freeman took the opening set. Eagles, Charlie Bixler, great get. And then the final point right there, James Lesniak with the kill. He's not known for kills. He's known for assists. I'll explain what I mean right here. Sets it up, gets his teammate to knock it down. Doc Corriere and Lesniak, senior, Mr. James, with a record as Freeman trying to come back. That ball is blocked and then set right back up. Lesniak sets it up for the kill in this match. 37 assists overall for Lesniak as Corriere goes on the serve, and that eclipsed the marks of 2,000 career assists as an Eagle. Doing Yeoman's-like work, though, from service is number 7, Corriere, and then he's going to knock that down for the kill. Come on, let's go, he says. Eagles even things up at 1 set apiece with a 25-22 victory. Let's switch sides. Set number 3. Got to take 3 games to win it. Setting it up, knocking it down once again. Eagles in command of the 3rd set. Later, Rebels on the serve. And that time, good block at the front of the net by Douglas Freeman. And they're going to set it up themselves and knock it down. Nice job. Number 3 in on that action. Timothy Dillard for Douglas Freeman. More Rebels. Great pass and a better finish. Wyatt Hampton, the sophomore then. Rebels on the serve. Lesniak and company. Trying to hit him where they ain't. Freeman gets blocked. Right back at you, number 21, Carter Hall. Right back. Yeah, that's in, they say. Number 12, Peter Hughes, finds a spot in the D. That's good for the point for Freeman. This would go back and forth. No set was close. We're tied at 24 at this point. Rebels on the serve. Winner has a decisive 2-1 lead. That one falls in for the point for Mills Godwin. Number 21, Carter, kids in the hall. And then the Rebels trying to come back, gets blocked. They can't return it. Eagles win the 3rd set, and they would go on to beat Douglas Freeman 3-1. Congrats to Mr. Lesniak.
We've got more football when we return as Deep Run tries to stay unbeaten, taking on rival Mills Godwin. That and much more, including a new Talkin with Will featuring the new leading rusher in the 804, Devin Flowers. That's next.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Time for another edition of Talkin' with Will. This week, it is none other than Glen Allen running back Devin Flowers, who has broken the area record for most rushing yards in a career, 5,342 yards, last set by Victor Macho Harris of Highland Springs. Devin, appreciate you. Let's get right to it. How in the world do you feel about holding that record?
It feels amazing to be even considered in the same category as those guys at the top. And, like I said, it's like a whole Glen Allen thing, and I'm just very blessed to be in the position.
You say you're very blessed, and I've heard you talk about your offensive line and giving them kudos, and you do that. You have to be probably one of the most humble guys to hold a record like that. Where does that come from?
Ever since I was a little kid, my parents just taught me how to be humble and just stay humble throughout anything with sports and anything in life. And like I said, it's not just my award, it's the Glen Allen community and a team award. I couldn't have done it without my teammates.
Well, your teammates, speaking of you and your teammates, your team started off 0-2. You guys have been lighting it up since. What the heck happened?
I feel like we had that really got us going we had a stronger mentality in practice to be more physical in games. And, we conditioned more because really in the first 2 games, we really gave it up in the 4th quarter, and we just focused more on that and finishing through our games.
Well, winning helps you have fun, but you guys also seem to be having fun. You got a lot of pre-game and during game kind of things that you guys do, traditions, if you will. One thing I noticed was that big, giant gold chain. You ever got a chance to wear that? And what's that for?
The turnover chain, it's like a turnover chain. Usually get it for a turnover, or you can get it if you make a big play on offense. I got to wear it one time. I had a big touchdown, a good time it is to put us up. And, yeah.
Well, you're making tons of plays on offense. I would think they'd give you the chain a little bit more, right? Well, let me ask you this final question, because I know a lot of kids are watching elementary. If you're an elementary school kid, you're a middle school kid, and you want to have a rushing record or a receiving record, passing record, whatever it might be. What do they have to do to get to where you are right now?
I would say just, stay on top of your thing, just work very hard, day in and day out. Don't take any days off. Just work hard, listen to your coaches as soon as you get here, your freshman year, and then everything will take care of itself.
Well, Devin, congratulations. Good luck rest of the way. And
Thank you.
That's been another edition of Talking with Will.
Well-deserved record. Been covering that guy since freshman year. Devin Flowers, rushing record here in the 8:04. Deep run. The undefeated Wildcats taking on rival Mills Godwin. Didn't take them long to get going. This guy's been a key story and a key cog in the wheel for this deep run offense. Look at him go. Quarterback Bo Kite. Is he in? Is he in? Yeah. Touchdown. Wildcats. They would have the early 6-0 advantage. Extra point, make it 7 with 10-12 to go first quarter. Now, deep run gets it back. Same score. Kite going to do it with his arm this time. Got a wide open man, and Gabe Henderson, that's good for a catch and a first down. Every week, I keep seeing the same thing from this team. They run the ball, they pass it every once in a while, and this guy has really gotten going. Alva smells like a rose, and he definitely does here. Touchdown. The long touchdown scamper, Wildcats. It's been a while since they've really dominated the Eagles, but up 2 touchdowns early. Still first quarter action. Why not go to the well again? Mr. Rose blooms inside the 10. We go from a Flowers to a Rose. Back-to-back highlights. And then Bo Kite flying high. He gets that ball across the plane before he loses control. Touchdown. Wildcats. His second touchdown run of the evening. They'd go for 2 and make it 22-0. Now, Godwin's offense trying to get things going. Deep Run's defense might be one of the most improved groups on this team. Richard Florence Sr. got in there. Then back to pass. Grayson Hanks, that pass is picked off. And it's number 22, Pierce Patzel. Inside the 20, Wildcats. Could be Patzel. Either way, senior makes the pick, the Oski, and sets up a deep run offense for this short touchdown plunge by Corey Crump. He says thank you very much. Gets the ball to the official. It's 28-0 still in the second quarter. More Wildcats. Still second. Who's got the ball? If you answered Bo Kite, you'd be correct. He gets it in the end zone once again. All deep run, all night long. Wildcats in firm control and command, 34-0 at the half. Second half. Godwin looking for anything they can do offensively. That ball is knocked away short, so they got a punt. It's a fake. The ball gets away from the punter there on the fake punt, so deep run takes over in Godwin territory, and they're going to go with the end around. Miles Ellis going to run for Miles. Inside the 10 and in to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Deep run. In firm command now, 42-0 after 3. With just 3 games remaining on the schedule, looking to move to 7-0. Godwin could not get anything going again. On offense, it was deep run all night. They came prepared. You saw number 71, Drew Loving, one of the gaggle of Wildcats in on that stop. And then, I love that fake option pitch. Absolutely froze everyone. Miles Ellis inside the 20-yard line. Deep run would capitalize from that point as Ellis fires back to the end zone. Is that a catch? If it is, it's tremendous. Number 19, Descartes-Harney Babe run, I think. 56-7. Wildcats, your winners. Speaking of undefeateds, when was the last time deep run this late in the season had an undefeated men's volleyball team and an undefeated football team? Well, number 11 helps Sean McDermott. Look how that serve just sinks. But then the return, number 16. You know, Tucker played him really hard in this one. Owen Hahn with a point there, and then, yes, sir, number 18 gets in on the mix as well. He'll knock that one down for the point, and then the block. Nicely done. Actually, deep run gets the point there. Number 10 doing the honors for the Wildcats. as they look to remain unscathed. Marco Stepanovic, that dog will hunt as well. Deep run, gets the kill shot, and gets the winner. Yeah, pretty competitive first set, though, 25-17. Okay, we switch sides for the second. Great pass. Woo-hoo-hoo! Doesn't get prettier than that from a kill perspective. Sean McDermott getting it done there, and then almost an ace shot by Sean Halloran, and Tucker comes right back, number 15. Doing some great work. Getting it to go. That's Ryan Lowry. Wildcats back at it again. This time, again, Lowry, seasoning salt. Tucker's got the answers. Tigers playing well on the serve. McDermott, good dig. Great pass. Exquisite finish. Bang, bang, boom. Wildcats got it all. That's why they're undefeated. 25-21. Again, Tucker playing very well. Trying to avoid being swept, though. 3-0. Easier said than done. Point there for J.R. Tucker. Wildcats. Gets that one to go. What a shot. Jake Bales and company. Bales out deep run, and then on the serve. A lot of players on this deep run team serve the ball really well. You really don't have a play you can take off against this Wildcats team. And right in your living room, they get the point. Wildcats win 3-0.
Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.
If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.